Here's what I gotta say to Paul W.S. Anderson. What is going on, guys? Simi One World from Simi One Reviews, and today I'm finally, and although I'm dreading, reviewing Resident Evil, the final chapter. Oh boy. So Resident Evil, the final chapter, and hopefully this is the final chapter, is directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, and it's the second final installment in the franchise. That's what I hope. And story, well, it's not really a story, but it's basically Alice just trying to stop the T-virus once and for all. That basic story. I mean, about Resident Evil was a little some of the slightest. And here's my history with the Resident Evil movies. The first one I remember was a small film I like. It's a guilty pleasure film. With a lot of you do like some guilty pleasures, and if you do, that's fine. That's fine. I can see why. I say I love the first one there. The other films though. Yeah, the first one was enjoyable, it's a guilty pleasure. The second one was blah best. Third one was pretty bad. Fourth one was pretty awful. And the fifth one, don't get me straight started on the fifth one. Honestly, that film is around my number 11 or 12th worst film of the decade. That's how much I hated it. Okay, but I mean, I saw a lot of crap, why it's not my top 10. But I still freaking hate Retribution. It was one of those worst films I have ever seen in my life. Also, one thing, I've never played any of the Resident Evil games, but I played a little 4 and 5, but never enough to be fully extend myself a fan of Resident Evil games. And of course, when I first saw that first trailer, this film was like, I knew this was playing bad, but there's no way this film will top Retribution. No way it's going to top this film. There's no way. I mean, Retribution is already terrible, God awful. There's no way it could top it. No way. And I actually did see it a couple weeks ago, but I never really had much time to sit and review it due to some reasons. But I'm finally got the time to be able to review this film, and I'm finally telling you that Resident Evil chapter is freaking atrocious. It is. Wow. I feel think it is indeed worse than Retribution. And I never thought I would say that. I am serious. I never thought I would say that. Somehow, 0 positives with this film. I couldn't find anything redeemable about this film whatsoever. Yes. Let's get into everything I hate about Resident Evil chapter. I'm gonna start with the big one. And it's something that everyone has addressed already in the reviews, but I need to say it. That is the editing. Holy freaking God. This is the most absolute worst editing I have ever seen in a film. I'm serious. Like, look at this went down and watch this film and be like, yeah, that's good, that's great, that's good. Because I want to know what they were thinking with the editing. Seriously, I mean, it's very like this and this. Imagine this and that for almost, I think, about 2 hours. Yeah, and the editing was so bad, I won't lie, I almost got a migraine. I'm surprised I didn't get a migraine from the editing, because it's so bad, it really almost made me, it really almost gave me a migraine, and my head was about to explode. That's how bad the editing is. And then towards the end, there were a lot of times where I could not even tell what was going on. I mean, you want to great action that they actually see what's going on, actually is great. Watch Drama Chapter 2, that was released this weekend. That's how you do action right. Oh, even Triple X Lieutenant Indication does better action than this. I mean, I still enjoyed the film, but a lot of people really didn't love it. But this one has definitely better action. I can say that film does have better action compared to this. And of course, the action is horrid, is terrible, not mentioned, is so blood-looking and horribly choreographed. Like, seriously. Man, there was also one scene when a couple of characters died, and I wonder, wait, who died, by the way? Because I couldn't see what's going on. It wasn't until 5 minutes later I figured out who died. That's how bad it is. And the acting. It's awful, it's terrible, it's god-awful. Neil Jovish, I'm sure you can grade a lot of stuff. But here, no. You're basically up on his wife, so you're basically the way in this film. I would consider you an action star in Action Heroine. Now, Jasmine earned her role. Jasmine earned her role as the action heroine that they planned it to be. Like, seriously. Like, seriously, you got Ellie Lauder. Slim, she wasn't good at all. You got Ruby Rose in this film. This was actually a third film in a couple months. Actually, it was a third film in this film, Triple X, and back in Drama Chapter 2. And of course, the show is terrible. That's why Sean Roberts playing Albert. Characters and players I don't really care about. Well, the villains were terrible, cliched, and so freaking idiotic. Like, seriously. But I have that. And also the score of this film. I mean, I'll say it's terrible, but it is so very manipulative. The score that wants to make you feel sad, wants to make you feel, wants to make you try. I mean, it's telling you to do that stuff, but you just don't feel like it. The film's good. The film's crap. It's crap. Not mentioned, this film is painfully boring. Like, seriously, I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep. I am serious. I am serious. I probably shouldn't have invested, but they just kind of like. That was basically me for the majority of this film. I'm not kidding. But and the story. What story? Seriously, what story? There is no story in this film. If one more story is basically this: action, exposition, action, exposition, action scene, exposition scene, action scene, exposition scene. Yeah, that's basically it. Just an action scene, then an exposition scene, constantly. That's basically it. And the jump scares. Oh, you're past the jump scares. I still don't know you're past that. Okay, but now we still get the jump scare train. I'm not trained. There's one scene where Alice is like this, and then a zombie pops up. That was just and then that noise sound would just come off, and then yeah. And basically that does happen again. That happens for the majority of the film. And any of this film is about the fact that it will solve all the burning questions that we've got from the films. No, not only raising more questions, but raising even more continuity errors than we got from the other films. Seriously, this film is supposed to answer every question we got from the other films. But it doesn't answer any of them. But it leaves more questions and more odd and questionable and long time years. Oh, and the twist. This twist I honestly do not want to talk about. Like, I do kind of want to, but at the same time I really don't. Because seriously, the twist is, I would say, a big to people that as Steve Line. Because again, no a lot of people that are fans of this franchise. Still a lot of people that stuck up for the films, that really stuck up them. Like, people who are fans of these aren't even calling the twist. And twisted. So now it's kind of like from all them as Aston. I'm not again, don't want to say what I'm saying. I don't even want to think about the twist, seriously. Seriously, I really don't. Like, this hasn't said in many reviews, but I'm saying it. Resident Evil the final chapter, it's an atrocious piece of garbage. I'm not calling Resident Evil chapter, I'm calling it Resident Garbage, the shittiest chapter. That's basically what I'm going to call this up now. So overall, Resident Garbage, the shitty chapter, is a garbage and god-awful and atrocious film that actually is worse than Retribution. This film is actually around my top 10 worst of the decade. I'm serious. Personally, I can't imagine any film being this film. Well, I think Vintage Talking Crash should be that, because which I read down there, I heard people saying it's worse, so you'll see, I guess. My point is, this film is just an atrocious piece of shit. Father Jansen, seriously, stop making movies. Seriously, if I hear you think I'm doing a Monster Hunter film, it's just like, the guy's playing Monster games, but I know he's playing crap, and I know a lot of people that are fans of the Monster Hunter film, they're like, oh no. So yeah, but, do you know what one good thing the film actually did right for me? It actually made me curious to check out the original game to see how great and scary they are. At least that's right, I guess. So what's from my scene this year? Probably have to talk my end up being this, but we'll see. So with that being said, I guess the Resident Evil the final Resident Garbage, the shitty chapter, is the first film in 2017 to get a 0 of an F. Pull out the hands in. Stop making movies. As a comic book guy would say it, worst director ever. That's basically, yeah. Well guys, hope you guys enjoyed my review of Resident Evil the final chapter. Of course, if you have seen it, then what are your thoughts down below? What are your thoughts on the other Resident Evil films? Like, know your thoughts down below. During the review, stay tuned. I have a lot of reviews planned for you guys. Guys, like I said, I'll be watching soon, maybe as soon. And this Sunday, I will be doing my first live reaction of Walking Dead mid-season premiere. And tomorrow, I will be doing a live Q&A test of the live aspect. I was going to do it tonight, but I think I'm going to do it tomorrow night, especially since Chris got me a King Quest game. A game that I wanted to play, so likely it will be tomorrow night. So leave any questions you want to ask me down below, and let me know any questions you got. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I am Samuel Mold from Samuel Mold Reviews, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Stay cool, everybody.